And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Savin, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. It is Friday, guys. Oh, I've been looking forward to today all week long. It's been a long week. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. So today we're going to be hopping back here into 7 Days to Die. I'm here at Trader Jen's, and it's going to be pretty much kind of a, just a relaxed stream. We're just going to hang out. I'm going to be taking some questions. If you guys have any questions you'd like to ask me, put them in the chat, and I will do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. It's Ask Saven Anything, so you can ask me what you want. I'll do my best to answer. The first thing I want to do, though, somebody reached out to me about last week's stream, the Restore Power quests, and they wanted to know the difference. They wanted to kind of see a direct comparison between the Fetch and Clear and the Restore Power. What do the rewards look like by comparing those two types of quests? So that's the first thing we're going to tackle today. And then the rest of the day, I'm just going to be running some quests, smacking some jerks in the face, and answering all of your folks' questions. So if you have questions, post them in the chat, and I will do my best to get them taken care of. One more quick thing, guys. Let's see here. First, Zoe, welcome to the stream, and Delama, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. One more thing I want to touch base on, guys. The Dying Light 2 playthrough will be finalizing next week, and then I'm going to be starting a brand new quest, or a brand new series for another game on the channel. So that'll start the following week. But the Dying Light 2 series will finalize next week. I've got 2 episodes coming out tomorrow, 2 episodes on Sunday, and then 2 Tuesday, 2 Thursday, and then 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. And then the finale will be on Sunday. So look forward to that. Now, I do have notifications for those videos turned off because I did not want to inundate the subscribers with a whole bunch of notifications for the videos. But they will be posted on the channel. They will be live, but you probably will not get notifications for them. Just want to make you guys aware of that. Okay, so we've got a Fetch and Clear, and we've got the Restore Power. Let's do the Tier 4 Fetch and Clear first.
You do this for me.
There we go. Thank you. Let's see here. Colors, Negan, welcome to the stream. Bandit Troller, welcome to the stream. And Louis Amaya, welcome to the stream. What new game? Ooh, that's a secret. Okay, I will tell you this. I have it narrowed down to 2. They're not new to the channel per se. They're games I have played before, but I've never really done like a full-blown series on either one. And that's what we're gonna be doing. So haven't decided exactly which one I want to do yet, but I have it narrowed down to 2. Oh, did I bring a vehicle? I did not. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna cheat. We are just gonna cheat. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Show that on the map. Boom. Wow, look at that. We're here. It's amazing. Let's see here. Kelly, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Exile, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so we're going to run this Fetch and Clear. Then we're going to go hand it in, see what rewards we get. We're going to see how much money we get, how much XP we get, and we're going to punch the nurse right here in the face. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna do a Restore Power quest quality 4, and see how that goes. Oh, hello. You were just. Oh, I don't know where you came from, buddy. Anybody else? That was weird. I didn't even see him. Was he there the whole time? I don't know. Shannon, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, let's get in here. Fetch and Clear. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, actually, is there somebody outside, or is that a red dot inside? Nope. That's him. There we go. there's a party girl over here, too. Wow, there were a lot of zombies in this area. Okay, now let's get in there and see what we can do here. Parkour! Parkour! Oh, also, guys, the strength-only challenge continues. Sharon, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Monday is the first Horde night, guys. And let me tell you, it was awesome. I have next week's episodes ready to go. Just have to finalize the thumbnails and all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, the actual video itself, oh, it's a blast, guys. I had a blast. It's getting crazy busy, man. I mean, it's a tough challenge. Even though strength is probably one of the most powerful attributes in the game, being limited to only being able to put points into one attribute in 7 Days to Die is tough. Honestly, it's tougher than I thought it would be. Yeah, crazy. Oh, but I really hope you guys enjoy what I have coming for you in that series on Monday. Stop it, buddy. Stand up. Skater boy, piss off. All right, it's right below me. Here we go. So probably down another level. Let's keep on rolling. Down we go. Don't need no ladder. Parkour. All right. Punch you. Punch you. You gonna get up? Here, I'll let you get up. I won't punch you while you're on the ground. There. See? I'm fighting fair, buddy. I let you get up. Graphic J, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Again, guys, this is a Q&A. While I'm doing the clears and stuff, I may miss some of your questions. But if I don't get to it right away, I will try to get to it. Whoa! No! Bad bird! Bad! Trying to sneak up on me, you jerk. I will... That was just sad. Okay. Can I get back up there? I don't want to have to go back around. You know what? Screw this. Oop, no. Lois? Seriously? Go away. Okay. Yeah, let's just, we'll do it like this. Yonk! There we go. That was just a bad jump. I knew as soon as I hit the button. Yeah, I'm not making this. Yeah, so if I don't, why is that there? I don't know. If I don't, oh, yeah, it's on the other side. There we go. If I miss your question, guys, just post it again once I have a break from smacking zombies, and I will take a look and try to get to them. There they come. Hey, radiated bow. Nice. No, no, no. Boom. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fortitude is such a fun attribute. I'm hearing footsteps. That's all right. All right, let's keep on rolling. So, like I said, guys, the first thing we're doing here is we're going to be testing the... Did I miss the supplies? I might have missed the supplies. Let me just double check here. Yep, I did. I ran right by them. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to test the rewards for regular fetch and clear and the restore power. So first up is fetch and clear. Hey, buddy. Whee! Backflip. You did. Dead, dead. Oh, nope, she's not dead. Okay, sorry. Gotta fight fair. Get on up, mama. There we go. I gave you a fighting chance. Hello? And we'll try to get through this as quick as we can here. Oh! Nice! Head popping, looking good. Here's somebody banging. Okay. Down we go. And I'm not going to worry about, we're not doing looting up stuff and that kind of thing, so. Apologize for those of you who get a little triggered when I leave loot behind. Where are we at? Where are we at? I know, I hear you. I hear you. Boom, you did. This is a major room, lots of zombies. Ow, Arlene. Yeah. Come on, jerks. No. Radiated Arlene. Whoa. Okay. Keep punching. Come on over, Mo. One more for you. There we go. All right, there we go. Quest is complete, done, and done. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the trader. Show that on the map. Let's go get this turned in. All right, let me get back to chat here real quick. Who did I miss? Joe, welcome to the stream. Steve, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys very much for joining. All right, let me get this turned in. We'll see what the rewards are.
Hello, traveler.
Make a note of these guys.
I knew you had it.
Okay, fetch and clear, quality 4. 8,400 XP, 2,700 dukes, and some halfway decent gear. Ratchet, cool. What's more expensive? Yeah, a compound bow. 8,400, 2,700 dukes, roughly. All right, so now we will do the restore power quest.
Always looking for fantastic.
There we go, and that is. Now, once we get this one done, we'll come back and see what the rewards are. So let me make my way over there, and then I will get back to chat and try to answer some questions. So here, there we go. Let me clear out the riffraff because I'm sure there's going to be some joiks around here. Downtown areas are always full of zombies. Anybody? There's a couple spiders over here. Spiders! Oh, I missed him. Come here. Nope. There, we got him. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, let me get up here. Whoa, parkour. And I will go back to chat and answer some questions. Okay, what's the best, fastest way to level up? There's a few. Killing zombies is a great way. Mining is a great way. Building and upgrading is a great way. I would say those are probably the 3 best ways to level up in 7 Days to Die. Where does your outro come from? The average the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. I actually, whoop, I fell off. I came up with that. It's just my way of saying that. Let me punch that guy in the face. It's just my way of saying that there are a lot more regular, normal, everyday gamers out there than there are the quote unquote professional gamers. So yeah, I was just playing a game, and I forget what I was watching, some kind of video about somebody just being a complete jerk and just being very rude, being very, what's the word? Elitist, I guess, maybe, about gaming, and how, there were, you had to play this way and be like this and all this, just a bunch of crap. Being, not the most humble person on the face of the planet, I guess we can say. And I was like, no, I despise that type of philosophy. So that's kind of where it came from. I was just sitting there, I was like, no, there are a lot more average people who just love video games. They're not trying to be, they don't play video games to be the absolute best. There's so many more people who just play video games to have fun. It's an escape, you know. It's entertainment. It's a way to okay, another jerk to punch in the face. Sorry guys, 1 second. So yeah, that's pretty much where that saying came from. It was just a kind of a response, and it's something I truly believe. You know, the average gamers, there's so many more of us than there are the snotty elitist, I'm better than you, which makes you a terrible person, kind of gamers in the world. So that's where that came from. Okay, hopefully that answered your question, Zoe. Zombies be like, I was not here, but now I am, just to scare you with a surprise. Yeah, exactly. Would you increase difficulty on strength to use heavy armor only? Would you increase difficulty on strength to use heavy armor only? I don't know what you're asking there, Zoe. What is the meaning of life? To find the meaning of life. I think the meaning of life is meaning, and searching for your meaning. Hopefully that makes sense. And it's something that we all have to find at one point or another, and it's something that sadly a large portion of society does not find. And I can honestly say I don't know if I have truly found my purpose, my meaning. You know, it's a constant search, in my humble opinion. Wow, I punched him. Oh, he's not dead. I was gonna say I didn't get any experience for that. Okay. Would you do a video on how to use the world generator? Yeah. It depends. There's a lot that goes. I mean, sorry, I'm stumbling on my words because I'm trying to find the. There's a lot to cover. I don't think I could do it in one video. It might be might be an interesting series of videos because, like I said, there's so much to the world editor and the things you can do and things you can't do, and little tips and tricks that make it easier to navigate. So I don't know if I could do it in one video. I might be able to do like a basics video and then expanded video. So I could probably do it in a series. That might be doable. Let's see. Dogface Mark, welcome to the stream. Old Crow Gaming, good to see you. Welcome. RH, hey, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. And Louis Luna, welcome to the stream. Let me see how. What is the next question? Did I miss any of them? Need that diversity of having multiple skills. Yeah. In a game like this, only having one attribute at your disposal really limits your options. It's pretty cool. You walked right past the supplies. Yeah, I know I did. I did. Would you ever be willing to try Minecraft? No. No and no. I have no desire to play that game whatsoever. I admire people that do not have to take everything. I have to take it all. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay, cool. Are you still coming across new POIs since the release of Alpha 20? What was the last new POI you found? Oh yeah. With all of the new POIs that they've added, with all the new POIs that they've added, it's I probably haven't even explored half of them, if I had to guess. I kind of skipped around, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get back through these. So I learned that breaking down non-lootable medicine cabinets will give you acid. What else will give you acid? You can, I forget which book it is. Wasteland Treasures, volume, what is it? Wasteland Treasures. There we go. You can harvest cars and medical equipment. So, and that's when you break them down with a wrench. You can also loot them in certain containers as well. But cars, medical equipment are your best bet, and they actually increase the drop rate because it was so abysmal, so hard to find acid in the beginning. So, ow! Okay, fair play to you, buddy. I punched you, you punched me. My punch killed you, your punch annoyed me. So I guess we're even. Okay. Which is better in your opinion, clubs or knuckles? Ooh. See, I've received this question a couple of times, and you know, it's tough. It's tough to choose between them. Honestly, they're similar, right? The thing that I would say that in my mind gives the clubs just a slight advantage. Well, I don't know. It's stamina. I mean, because the clubs that batter up completion bonus is insane, and then the sexy Rex is insane. But the bar brawling book series is also insane. I mean, being able to reclaim a hit point every time you land a punch, that's insane. So, boy, it's very, very close, but I personally like the club more. But it's like very, very, very close. They're both really, really fun weapons to use in this game. That is for sure. How do you do that voodoo that you do so well? That's a good question. I'm just humbled that people actually spend their Friday nights hanging out in the stream with me. So I don't know the answer to that question. I'm just me. And people, some people tend to dig it. So I love it. It's awesome. Already got that one. That kind of skipped around here. Sorry, I'm not English so good. On your strength only challenge, make it so you only use heavy armor since it's part of that specialization. Yeah, well, I will be switching. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I will be doing full heavy armor here very, very soon. So yes, I am going to be doing only heavy armor in the series. So be on the lookout for that. Boom. See, the thing is, guys, with the challenge the way it is, I can't limit it too much. Otherwise, like some people were saying, you know, how can you use the bone knife? It's an agility weapon, and they're right. Yes, it's an agility weapon. But I don't use it as a weapon. I use it as a tool. So let's say I was doing the agility only challenge. Would that mean I can't use a stone axe? I can't use a pickaxe. So there are some limitations to the limitations, if that makes sense. And I try to be, I want to try to stay to the strength tree as much as possible. And that's why I will be switching over to the heavy armor as soon as I can. The only reason I haven't used it in the past is because I haven't found it yet. I haven't looted it yet. And that's one of the problems that we're going to run into with the strength only challenge is we can't put any points into intellect. And we can't put any points into perception. So we can't do better barter. We can't do daring adventurer. We can't do lucky looter. Which means until we get our game stage up, our loot is really going to suck, which means we're really going to have to rely on purchasing stuff from the trader, which is what I've been doing. And unfortunately, just have not gotten anything loot-wise that would help us out in the armor department. Although, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but that may change. Here really, really soon. Okay, right. How ever played with Neebs Gaming? I think with them would be a hilarious episode. Oh, I'd love to play with the Neebs Gaming guys, but from a YouTube standard, it wouldn't make sense for them. My channel is, it's a decent size, and it's growing, but their channel is huge. So just from a YouTube channel standpoint, I completely understand why that probably won't be a possibility anytime soon until I get to a level, which, who knows? I may never get to that level. And that'd be cool. But yeah, until I get to a level where it would make sense for me to be, to do a video with them, I completely understand why it wouldn't happen. But I'd love for it to happen. I think those guys are hilarious. I've said many times before that they are a big influence on me, and how if I could make my videos, if I get my editing skills on par with the gang over at Neebs Gaming, then I could die happy. So that's that's the goal. So we'll get there slowly but surely. What headphones is best in order not to record your breathing? The headphones really won't do you any good unless you're talking about like a headset that has a microphone attached. If you're going to be doing any recording, I would not recommend using a headset mic. I would recommend getting a standalone mic. So like when I first started, I think I've told this story before. Maybe not. I was in I think it was in Walmart and doing some shopping, getting some stuffs, and I was contemplating, maybe trying to start a new channel, start a YouTube channel, and I walked by a blue Snowball microphone that was on sale, and I'm like, normally they're like $50, and it was on sale for I don't remember what it was, but it was on sale, and I was like, you know what? I think this is a sign, and I took it as a sign that I should start my channel, and so I started with the blue Snowball. And then down the road, I upgraded to the Blue Yeti, which I absolutely love. That's the one I'm using right now. Although I do need to invest in a stand for it, because I would like to get a stand for it and a pop filter for it, because I currently do not have those. I'm kind of recording raw with the microphone, as it were. And I've noticed some audio issues. But what's cool is you can add audio effects that will suppress it'll take out the breathing and that kind of stuff, unless you want it in there, because sometimes when you're recording audio, the breathing sounds can be left in for emphasis depending on what you're doing. So yeah, so I would recommend, if you're going to be doing any recording, like me, I'm kind of lucky because I don't do face cam. Right? I do that for certain reasons, just because I don't want my face plastered everywhere. Anonymity, pretty much. But so I could focus more on trying to improve the audio than the video. And honestly, guys, if I could give anybody any piece of advice when it comes to recording and making videos, audio is huge. Improving your audio is huge. That's the thing I would focus on, equipment-wise. I would focus on upgrading your audio first, so that you get a decent, because people can listen to a video that, if the video's, a little grainy, a little fuzzy, not the highest quality, but has really crisp audio, people can still enjoy that. When the audio is really, really bad, it grates on people, and they'll click off. So I would highly recommend, that's the first thing you should invest in is microphone. All right. Hopefully that answered that question. RH's question. Let's see. Question Sav. 7 Days to Die is an interesting sandbox game, but what elements would you like to see in terms of potential storylines? What would meeting the Duke be like in your imagination? I'm looking forward to the storyline. Right. I'm imagining the Duke to be kind of a cross between the Godfather and Negan from The Walking Dead. I think that would be I think that would be. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of a cool combination, right? He's like Negan, because although he probably, because in the beginning of the game, you wake up with the note saying, I forget what it says exactly, but pretty much you cross the Duke and he robbed you blind and left you naked and alone with uh, in the zombie apocalypse. So where Negan would probably just, smack you over the head with a baseball bat. But at the same time, Negan understood he understood that people were an asset. They were, but kind of a mixture of the Godfather, right? So he's got his criminal organization, but at the same time, he has his lines that he won't cross. He has certain things he won't do. Same with Negan. He's got his philosophy, and I think that a cross between the Godfather and Negan would be sick. Yeah. A gentleman thug. Yes, I love that. That's a great way to put it. Old Crow Gaming. Yes. So yeah, and then you have on the other side, and it's kind of like you have the survivors, the Noah, the good guys and bad guys situation going on, and I would love to see it. So you can choose. You could choose. My ultimate, what I would really love is that there are multiple paths you can take, right? So you could side with the Duke and conquer the wasteland in the name of the Duke, right? Or you could side with Noah and the quote unquote good guys and rid the zombie apocalypse of the menace of the Duke. Or you could side with neither of them, kind of go your own way. I think that'd be really, really cool. So yeah, that'd be my 2 cents on the Duke and the possibilities of the storyline and where it goes. So, and I'd love to learn a little bit of a backstory about the world. I don't think they have to go into excruciating detail, but even if because like a lot of problem with a lot of plot lines, storylines is there's a lot of exposition. There's a lot of, they tell you, okay, this. It's like, well, instead of telling me, why don't you, there are more artful ways, more creative ways of doing that, right? So I hope it's more of a show than just straight up telling exactly what's going on. But yeah, that comes down to the writers and all that fun stuff. So hopefully that answered the question. All right. Feels to me like clubs give you more distance from the zombies. Yes, absolutely. I believe that is true. We hang out with you because we love you, Savin. Oh, well, thank you very much for that, Old Crow Gaming. I appreciate it. Good point, though. You can harvest with an axe. I'm guessing, yeah, an axe. Okay. Let's see. Ang, welcome to the stream. Hello, love from Brazil. Oh, I love it. Thank you very much for joining. Is there any weapon that is not in the game you would love to see added? Oh, I'd love a katana. I would love to run around the wasteland with a katana. I love it. Let's see. I think you should stick to the skill tree. However, if you find a book or schematic, it should be free to use. More like a natural skill you have versus what you can learn. That's a good point. That's a good point. I wish I could have clipped the die happy if you got to work with Neebs Gaming. Oh, that, yeah. I need to change that. I have it auto set to disable the clipping, which I don't even know how that got turned on, if it defaults like that or not. But yeah, I need to change that, because I really that really doesn't bother me whatsoever if people clip the videos. Let's see. Okay, I listened to a video and all you could hear was a person's heavy breathing. Yeah, Sharon, that's a common occurrence, and that's even my early videos where the audio was awful, and it's still not the best. Like I said, I would love to get a microphone stand and a pop filter to help with my audio quality a little bit, and maybe someday down the road invest in an even higher quality microphone. But it's a common occurrence on YouTube, and that's like I said, for video quality, it's the first thing I always tell people if they're looking to improve their video quality is make sure you invest in a decent microphone. Like the Blue Yeti is $100. It's not the most expensive microphone on the market, but it's very, very good. For how much it costs and what it can do. It's definitely a good investment. Thank you for the answer. You are quite welcome. The Blue Yeti and Elgato mic are both great. A good boom arm is really helpful. Yeah, Dogface Mark. That's exactly what I would love to get. Because right now it's just sitting on my desk. So it's okay if I'm playing games with the controller, like 7 days, you know, because I can just, you don't really hear the clickety-clack of the keyboard. But when I'm playing a mouse and keyboard game, sometimes the clickety-clack of the keys is noticeable, quite noticeable. Jay Predictable, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's see. I imagine. Yep, I read that one. Yes, Negan from The Walking Dead would be amazing. Yeah. I think a twist on that would be sweet. Do you have any tips on how to not stay bored in the game? Personally, enjoy the game, but my friends get bored easily, and I want to keep them invested. Excuse me. 1 second. Have to wet the whistle. So I have to be completely honest with you guys. I always try to be. I have been playing this game for six years now, since 2016. And it took 6 years, but the game has kind of lost a little bit of the shine that I had for it. I was a little disappointed with Alpha 20. I think this alpha is largely cosmetic, and I was really hoping for a bit more. So I will answer it this way. Right now, the reason I'm exploring other games is because I am getting to the point where it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and I've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again for 6 years. So I've been exploring other games and trying to spice things up because I'm a gamer, you know. So yes, I'm even finding myself getting a little bored at times with 7 Days to Die. So yeah, but if they're new to the game, if you've never played the game before, like I said, it took me 6 years to start getting to this point. There are a ton of things to do. Building. If you can build to your heart's content. You can build crazy structures. You can even, if you don't want to grind for all the resources, you can go into creative mode and build that way. So building is awesome. Switch things up. Try a different build than what you're used to. Instead of, like me, I was a strength player for so many years. I loved the smash mouth in your face style of gameplay. Excuse me. Switch it up. You know, try a perception build, try a fortitude build, try an agility build, try an intellect build. Impose limitations on yourself, like I'm doing with the no strength or with the strength only challenge. It's a completely different type of gameplay, right? Completely different. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. Switch things up, try different things, and give the building mechanic a try in the game, and you should be able to get a lot of many hours of enjoyment out of it. Okay, I think we're getting close to caught up, so I'm gonna switch here. Story, show, not tell. Yeah. I feel like we'll get a bit more with the story and world in Alpha 20. Yes, I really hope you're right, RH. Since there was mention about bandits being involved. I really hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. The storyline and the bandits being added in, the NPCs being expanded. That would be cool. Let's see. I would like to know more about the various factions that give you the quest via sticky notes. Like who is Crazy Jake? Yeah, the sticky note quests that used to be in the game are pretty interesting. I agree. The different. I'm hoping there's not just two factions, right? There's not just Noah's group and the Duke. I'm hoping there are like sub factions or smaller factions. Maybe like location based factions or biome based factions. I don't know. There's so many different ways they could go with it, but I agree. Yeah, they got rid of the sticky notes. Yep. Okay. Try to keep entertained. Make new bases on other biomes only. Yep. next to new different traders, try new maps, explore new POIs, try different builds. Yep, exactly. Exactly right, Zoe. Exactly right. How often do I start a new map? Not too terribly often. Like when a new alpha drops, I will start a testing map like I'm in right now. This is my testing world. And then I usually start a map for like beginning. So I'll have a map that I use when I'm doing like starter episode, like starter tutorials and that kind of thing. Brand new character things. Then I'll start one for any of the series, like there's the strength only challenge. I have a new world for that. So usually when I start a new series, I'll start a new world. And as far as like personal play, I just unfortunately, other than the worlds that you guys see, that's pretty much it. I might do a like a secondary testing world that I don't record in. But yeah, pretty much what you see is what you get. So whenever you see me in a new world, that's when I've started a new world. For time reasons, I really don't have time to play the game for fun as much as I would like. That's a bummer, but that is life. Okay. Thank you for answering. I appreciate your honesty with the attitude towards the game. Currently, I enjoyed Alpha 20 due to its cosmetics, but I'm getting more excited for Alpha 21 day by day. I agree with that wholeheartedly, Jay. Yeah, I always try to be as honest. You know, I tell you guys my opinions, whether or not people agree with them. That's neither here nor there to me. You know. I can only tell you guys what I think, what I feel personally, and I will continue to do so. That's just, you know, who I am and how I've always approached things. So, all right. I think we're pretty caught up here. So what I'm going to do is we're still on the haven't even started the restore power quest, so we're gonna switch this. I've just been yapping for the past half an hour or however it is. So we're gonna get this going. Okay, let's get in there. Oh, hello, nurse. Come on out. Oh, you're not dead. Whoa, radiant nurse. No, that. Where's he at? Behind? Must be behind. Oh, he's back there. Okay. Whoa. No, where'd you come from? Whoa, it's a cop. He did. All right, we got him. All right, there's only one generator that we have to turn back on, so okay. Oh, here, let me turn a light on for you guys, just in case it's a little dark. Anybody in here? Hello? Oh, yeah. Here they come. Come on, you jerks. Come on. Right through here. I will punch you all. Ah, I hate that. And they duck for no reason. All right. Screw you. Screw you all. Okay, I think I got him. Oh, here, let's use that. All right. Now we can get back to punching. No. Stop it. Mama. No. Oh. Where'd you come from? I can just hear him flopping. Come on, big boy. Dead? Nope, not quite dead. All right. There's somebody outside trying to break in, but I'm not too concerned about that. And here. Oh, there they are. Hey, guys. They're dead. Alright, let's do this. We'll close that behind us. Hello? I'm hearing them. Anybody else? Well, we're back to the beginning here. Alright. Whoa! Tom! No! Yeah, these guys aren't even part of the quest. They're just, random zombies. Alright, let's go back. Anything up here? No? Back through here and up the, upstairs here. Yeah, they broke right through the door here. Alright, up we go. Hello? Anybody? Anybody? So it must be on the roof. Hello? Go. He did. Whoa, that was just a bad shot. Hello? No, don't you dare try to puke on me. Okay. A little twisted. Alright, we can go up there. Let's just make sure we get all the guys cleared out here. Oh, nope, I see more down there. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Rabbit, you better get out of here, bud. Punch! Punch! Ah. Oh, he's not dead. He's dead now. Do I have any, There we go. Gotta take my vitamins. Okay. Whoa! 2 chickens and a rabbit walk into a bathroom. Or I guess that's a kitchen. We get them all? Is everybody dead? Can we go back up now? I think we have to get up to the roof, so just want to make sure. Yep, we're on the other side. Let's head back and continue going up. Can I? Is this unlocked? You know what? I don't want to walk. There we go. We're up. There you go. Be free, chickens. Be free. Hello. That'll open up once we turn on the generators. I hear ya. Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy. Nut shot. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Love it. Okay. Yo. Nope, can't make that jump. Fine, we'll use the ladder. Hello? Locked there. Bust it open if we need. Locked there. Locked there. Up. Down. Let's just double check down here. Make sure there's... Yep, there is a couple of jerks in here. One of them is a radiated white. Where you at, buddy? Here, yep, here. Come on out. Oh, you're on the other side. Punch! It amazes me how sometimes they have a hard time getting out of here. Oh, he did get out. Where'd he go? We're playing ringer. Yeah, we are. We're playing ring around the air conditioning system. All right, here, guys. I'll loot this one for you. We'll take that, and I'll drink that. There we go. Nurse, what are you doing? Here, come here. Come here. There you go. Alright. Now we can go back up. Up, 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 up. Hello? Oh, birds. No, no, stupid birds. The birds, I hate them so much. I absolutely hate them. Alright, let's just do this here. There we go. Hello? Hey guys. Oh, I walked right by one. Hey guys. Come say hello. Got him, and there we go. Oh, we still haven't... Oh, yeah, we have to start the generator. Here we go. Okay. I'll get back to chat here in just a second, guys. As soon as I get this done... Hello? Hello? Nope, we're good. Then we gotta go through and get the rest of the zombies. Waiting for the generator to turn on. So slow. And... Yay! We got it. Okay. Well, let's go through and find the rest of this. Oh, that's right. The ladder. I forgot about the ladder and the elevator. Where are the zombies that we missed? Where are the zombies that we missed? Any over here? Oh, that's right, the button. I didn't hit the button. I really hope the... I have run into a few glitched missions already. It sucked. There's the button. Okay. Now that should open... Where'd it go? There it is. Hello? Loot room. Oh yeah. This is a firearm scenario. Here, guys. Let me help you out here. There you go. Thank you for your service. There we go. We got it. Quest over. Okay. Now I can head back to the trader. And it's going to spawn me away. Of course it is, because it's nighttime. We'll reset the time today. And we will... Where am I going? And we will, we'll see what we get for the rewards for this bad boy. There we go. Round to the front. And then I will get back to chat and get back to answering your guys' questions. So, there we go. Okay. In we go. Hello, hello, Jen. All right, what did we get?
Good job. I knew you could do it.
Exactly the same. 8,400 experience, 2,760 dukes. Although these rewards were a little bit better. Because we got a quality 6 ratchet and a quality 4 compound bow. Here we get quality 5 steel gloves and a quality 6 steel pickaxe. So XP wise, items wise, or yeah, the money wise looks like exactly the same. These are random, so I mean, we just got a better draw this time around. So yeah, looks like the restore power and the fetch and clear are the rewards are exactly the same. So to the person who, the individual who reached out to me asking about that, there you go. That hopefully that answered your question for you. Okay, there we go. Well, let's go ahead and we'll just grab another quest. What do we want to do?
I always admired
Sure
Thanks,
thing.
son.
We'll do
I
that.
knew you wouldn't let me down.
I never let you down, Jen. Never. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go in here and just hang out in here while I get back to chat and answering some questions. Let's see. August, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Robert, welcome to the stream. Purple Dude, welcome to the stream. Hamau, I'm gonna butcher trying to pronounce your name, so I will just say welcome to the stream. And Retzel, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. All right, where did I leave off? I found out about this video. I have a question. Since Jawoodle is scared of spiders, would it be possible to make house-sized redback spiders for 7 days to die? I'm sure there's somebody in the modding community who could probably make that happen. Although that sounds like it'd be a little bit mean to Josh, so... Hatchets are a hunter's best friend. I dropped one at every doorway now. It's a great way for crowd control, and it gives me a place to run and feel safe. Oh yeah, hatchets, absolutely. They are excellent for crowd control. Two chickens and a rabbit walk into the bathroom. Sounds like a dad joke. Yes. Favorite lockpick equals auger. Agreed, Kelly. Agreed. Yes. And they die from fall damage. In some of the modded versions, I believe they do. Yeah, that's one thing that I just laugh at constantly. It just seems silly to me that like you shoot a zombie in the wrist with a crossbow and it dies, but you drop it from a skyscraper to the ground and it barely flinches. I just find it funny. Let's say, love your vid, Sav. It's always puts a smile on my face anytime you say zombie jerks or stupid birds. And I say that quite a lot because they annoy the heck out of me. Especially the stupid birds. They're the worst. They are the worst in this game. So annoying. Hi all. Can we ask Saven questions? You absolutely can. Yes, just post them in chat and I will get to them. I'm trying not to miss any guys, and if I have, just wait a while and post it again if you've asked a question and I missed it. So let's see here. Sorry, hello Saven. Sorry to be late. No worries, Retzel. You are the man, and I am just glad that you were able to join us tonight. Really appreciate it, brother. Birds, the most savage thing they ever added to this game. It's amazing how zombie animals can be more dangerous than human zombies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right now, in the strength-only challenge, that's my biggest concern, is the animals. The bears, the dire wolves, zombie dogs, birds. Those are the things that I'm really concerned about. I can handle the zombies. Those are no problem. But the animals, just because they move so fast and my weaponry is such low level, that's the one that I'm concerned about the most. Let's see. How do you make the world generator random? Kelly made a world for us to play in, and then when I didn't want to play, he made a new world, but forgot to change the name. It was the same as our old world. Yeah. So what you got to do is when you go to start a new game, you have to go to the random world generator and generate a new world with a new name. If you try to use the same name, it won't let you generate a new world. You have to switch it up and change the name. So just go in to the random world generator, and you can actually generate the map. And then when you start a new game, just select that world, the world you generated, when you as the world you want to play in, and just make sure and change the name of your playthrough, and you should be good. What is the name of the song that's in your videos? There's a couple of them. Controlled Distress, I believe, is my intro song. The action song that I've been using is called demilitarized or something like that, I believe. What else do I use? I use a bunch of different music in the various commercials that I use or that I've done. So, but my intro is called Controlled Distress, I think, and I think it's maybe it's Demoralized. Is that the action song? I don't remember. It's either Demoralized or Demilitarized or something like that. Is the action song that I use. Let's see. Ishmael Soto, I hope I said that right. Are suppressors worth using in general? It depends on your build. It depends on what build you're going for. If you're going for a stealth build, absolutely they are useful. They will really help keep that noise level down. If you don't care about noise level, they're not really worth it. Unless you're looking to get the stealth kills. All the suppressor will do. It decreases the damage output of your weapon, so it's worth it depending on the build. If you go a stealth agility build, definitely you will absolutely need a suppressor, a silencer. If you're not, then it can actually be a detriment. If you're going for maximum damage, then yeah, I would recommend leaving the silencer off. Thunder Grip, welcome to the stream. Not sure if I said welcome to you. And Pikachu, welcome to the stream. I have a question. I run a dedicated server. Me and my admins can't figure out why zombies have a spawn delay. Can't fix any setting to fix it, or is this a known bug? What do you mean by spawn delay, Thunder Grip? Let me know what you mean by spawn delay. Like, are you manually spawning, like using the F6 to spawn in the zombies, or are you talking about wandering hordes spawning in, or are you talking about when you're inside a POI, sometimes the zombies will just spawn in randomly? Like you'll enter a room, there won't be any zombies, and then poof, they're there. Yeah, let me know what you mean by that, and I'll try to answer that question for you. Bear versus zombie bear, who would win? Zombie bear. Zombie bear, yeah. They have more hit points, and they deal just as much damage. So if it was a head-on-head fight between a bear and a zombie bear, the zombie bear would win. Yep, dodge the animals, absolutely. Is there any weapon that is not in the game you would like to see added, even if just for fun? Like I said, the katana. I would love to see a katana in the weapon, because I think Michonne from The Walking Dead. Michonne is probably one of my, if not my favorite character from the comics originally. So yeah, being able to walk around the zombie apocalypse with a katana would just be awesome. It would just be awesome. Let's see. On a military zombie, is it better to aim for the head or the guts since they're exposed? It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. Yeah, let me take that back. It does matter. If you can, always go for headshots. Go for headshots. The armor rating affects the entire zombie. It's not just like certain parts. So if the zombie is armored, it has an armor rating. That armor protects the entire zombie, not just one specific part. So. Yeah, always go for headshots. You get the bonus damage, the bonus to dismember, higher chance to dismember. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend headshots. Always go for headshots. So, yeah, don't worry about what the zombies look like and trying to focus for, hit them in weak spots, because there's no such thing in this game. They're not specialized like that. They're not.
You're
Hi, Jen.
looking kind of rough. You didn't get bit, did you?
No, I didn't. So yeah. Don't worry about. Try to hit them in the head as much as you can. Have you used rocks in the dark to lead zombies into the path of a bear? It's funny and a great way to escape. Throwing rocks after dark, they'll chase it. Oh, that's awesome. No, I can honestly say I've never done that. I've tried using rocks, but I don't remember trying it at night. I tried it during the day and it didn't work very well, so maybe that's a nighttime only activity. But yeah, no, I don't really use. I've never really tested out throwing the rocks and trying to get the zombies to follow. Let's see. They're already hunger and thirst bars. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Oh, here we go. Would you consider using a mod that shows hunger and thirst bar? I missed that one. Or might be cheating. Yeah, there are other mods that you can use that will make that bigger. But if you look at the... Here, I'll pause the game. Oh, I can't. I can't pause the game because that gets rid of the HUD. But, okay. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you see that green bar there and the blue bar at the very bottom of your tool belt. That is your food and water level. So if I eat, yum, 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 eating some spaghetti, you'll see my green bar. It's small, but you can actually see that going up. That's the food meter. And if I drink, glug, 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 the blue bar, that is your hydration level. And you'll see that going up as well. And then at the top of the tool belt is your experience bar. So that'll... As you gain experience, that will continue to go up, and then once it crosses over, it resets. You gain a level, resets back to beginning. I'm max level, so I don't that bar. I can't gain any more experience. Like, it doesn't add it to your total anymore. So, yeah. But yeah, there are mods out there that make that a little bit more prevalent, a little easier to read, and like show you the actual percentage and that kind of thing. And look, they're cool, but I don't really find them as useful. If I really want to get a percentage, all you have to do is go to your character and then click on this here, and it tells you right there what your actual levels are. It's a good way to yeah. So we got like what food right now is going up from 175. It'll get up to 200 no problem with that skitty that we ate. But yeah, it tells you right there what that is. And I rarely check that. I just, generally speaking, because it doesn't really matter much. If you have a basic idea of how hungry you are, you can eyeball it. There's no bonus in like, there used to be a bonus to stuffing yourself, right? You could eat a whole bunch of food and increase things, and there was a benefit. Now, to a certain degree, there's a small benefit, but it's capped. It's a capped benefit of overeating or overhydrating. So, yeah. Hopefully that answered that question. Sorry, I missed it. I thought I didn't even see that one there, Zoe. Okay, let's keep on rolling. Zombie bear has 15 or 2,500 hit points. Yeah, the regular bear has 2,000. Zombie has 2,500, I believe. Although, I don't know if I know the zombies, the hit points are varied, but I don't remember if it's the same for the animals. You know what? We could test that real quick. Let's test that here. So, I'm going to go into God mode just so we can see them here. So, here's a bear. Yeah, they are variable now. Okay, so hit points are variable. But you see his hit points are 1446. It used to be 2,000. But since they made the hit points variable, now if we go to Zombie Bear, boop, there he is, 18 hundo. 18 hundo. Yeah, so even the zombies, the bear, the animal entities, even their hit points are variable. Because the zombies don't have the exact same amount of hit points anymore. There's a range that they hit now. So, okay, I want to use a machete like katana, but steel club ends up dealing better results. Yeah, I agree. Also use rocks to lure zombies into bears often. That's awesome. I've never even thought of doing that. That sounds really fun. Body shots except for demolishers. Then I aim for the knees. Yeah, that's a good way to deal with demolishers is take go for leg shots. headshots, the head is a little close to that button, and especially as he's running, his head wobbles back and forth, so it can make hitting that button a lot easier, which is not always the best idea. So yeah, leg shots are a great way to take care of demolishers out. Play Left 4 Dead 2. Then I aim. Oh, wait, where did I say? And you'll see what power a katana has. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. I have to refresh chat here. Hold on. For some reason, it disappeared on me. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, there we go. Do we know anything about any new big content updates coming soon? They've been releasing little hints here and there for Alpha 21. Alpha 20.4 Experimental is out, but it's not receiving the highest of praise. It's I think we're going to be having to wait till 21 before we get any really big content updates. Bandits are supposed to be coming in 21. They just teased they're doing redesigns to trader compounds and that kind of thing. So that's coming in 21. But yeah, nothing like. I think the bandits is the thing that's really going to be probably the thing that's gonna be the star of that update, if I had to guess. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about any storyline upgrades or anything like that. Hopefully those will be included too. Okay, what time we got? All right, we're about an hour, a little over an hour in. I think what I'm going to do is take a quick 5-minute break here. I need to get something to drink. My throat's getting a little dry, so I'm going to get up and get something to drink, and I will be back in just a second, and we will keep this going. If you guys have any more questions, think about them while I'm on break and get them in the chat. When I get back, we will keep things going. We'll do some more questing, punching some zombies in the face, and all that fun stuff. And we'll go from there. So give me like 5 minutes, guys, and I will be right back.
Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, booze makes you better at everything. So he whipped up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Are you looking to master a high-powered, fully automatic firearm? Well, toss back some Grandpa's Learning Elixir and lock and load. Looking to increase your proficiency with some complex motorized tools? Well, don't forget the Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Down that moonshine and get to work. So come on down to Buzz's Bar and grab some Grandpa's Learning Elixir. It makes you better at everything.
Please drink responsibly.
Hey there, folks. My name is Nancy Sylvia Anderson, and I'm the new owner of Poppin' Pills. Our beloved founder Jared, who chased a squirrel into the forest and was never seen again, always believed that it was our duty to offer only the best in pharmaceuticals to our customers. And what better way to ensure that quality than by partnering with our supplier, Higashi Pharmaceuticals? I mean, if you can't trust an international mega corporation, then who can you trust? Higashi maintains the highest standards of animal testing performed in the most ethical and humane conditions. They use the latest methods and technology to research and develop life-saving and beneficial pharmaceuticals, like our brand new anabolic steroids, guaranteed to make you jump higher, run faster, and perform extraordinary feats of strength with absolutely no long-term effects whatsoever. So in the words of our beloved founder, come on down to Poppin' Pills and do some drugs.
Hey there, boys. My name is Candy, owner of Big Buns. It's totally a bakery. People just can't resist getting their hands on my big buns. The girls and I just love churning the butter, kneading the dough, and whipping up the tastiest of treats that you cannot resist putting in your mouth. We use only the ripest peaches, melons, and mangoes, and our milk cans are refreshed daily. I'm so proud to announce our latest creation, Jigglypuffs. They're just so delicious, and boy, do they jiggle. So come on down to Big Buns and get your hands on some now. We also offer private baking lessons. The girls can take you one-on-one or entire groups at a time. They have what it takes to satisfy your every baking need. So don't get all hot and bothered. We prefer hot and buttered. Ron, sweetie, I think the camera's pointed a little low.
I'm sorry.
So come on down and get your hands on my Big Buns. Big Buns, it's totally a bakery.
We live in a savage world. And I, Dirk Savage, know that better than most. So I opened Savage Country to help prepare you folks for this savage world. You wanna talk savage? I've seen some stuff and some things. Stuff that would drive most men insane. Things that would make you want to curl up and die. Don't believe me? I once tried to grab the last $20 Blu-ray player from Mo Powers on Black Friday. I once made an innocuous post on Twitter. One night, I had a little too much moonshine at Buzz's bar and woke up next to Arlene.
Hey, Dirk.
No amount of forgetting elixir will erase that. Oh, God. So please, folks, I beg of you, learn from my mistakes. Shop at Savage Country and prepare for evil.
And I am back. Thank you very much for hanging with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back into it. All right. Probably gonna go for another hour. I have to say, guys, I apologize if I'm a little lower energy today than I normally am. It's been a very long week, and I'm tired. Definitely been a long week. So, if you haven't yet, guys, make sure and hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream. I would greatly appreciate that. People tell me I don't mention stuff like that enough. So, there you go, guys. Make sure and hit that like button and let YouTube know you're enjoying the stream. Or the stream, excuse me. Or if, hit that dislike button if you think I'm a jerk.
I am so glad to see your face.
Either way is okay with me.
All day.
All right, did I already? Yeah, I already accepted a quest. Okay. Let's get back out there, guys. Let's get to this next quest. Again, guys, this is an Ask Me Anything stream, so if you have any questions you would like to ask, get them into chat, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Where are we here? All right. Right over here. Very nice. This is the site of our next... Ooh, Dishong Tower. Really? They actually made this questable. Interesting. Very nice. Cool. Okay, what are your opinions on other zombie games? Left 4 Dead 2, Dying Light, Project Zomboid. I have not played Project Zomboid. Dying Light 2, the newest one, is cool. The parkour and the combat are really, really fun. The storyline is crap, in my opinion. But it's a fun game. The gameplay is fun, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm a fan of zombie games in general. I think they're cool. I've always been a fan of the idea of zombies. Walking Dead, the comic books, I absolutely love the comic books. The series was cool for the first few seasons, and then it really kind of fell off, in my opinion. It got kind of strayed away from what made the game, or made the TV series what it was. So, but yeah, initially I really enjoyed, the comic books were really cool. I really enjoyed those. So, yeah. I'm generally speaking, I'm a fan of zombie games. Although, you know, there have been quite a few of them. But yeah, I've never played Project Zomboid. I've seen a little bit about it. It looks like a fun, interesting game, a different spin on the zombie survival kind of genre. So, and I've heard good things about it. I've just never actually played it myself. Hello, you did. All right, I'll search the blue bag here. I don't want any of this. Alright, I'll grab it though. I'll grab it. Shaun of the Dead. Oh, I love that movie. So good. So good. Alright, well, it looks like we're doing Dishong Tower here, guys. You know, honestly, I have not spent a lot of time in Dishong Tower in Alpha 20. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Zombies, come out and play. Hey Mo, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. No, bad white. You did? He did. All right, there's a couple more over here. Hello, nurse. What are you doing in the bathroom with the construction worker guy? There we go. Excellent. Couple in here. Hello. Wake up, please. Come say hello. Punch! 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 Come on, wake up. Come say hi. Buddy, you're outside. Oh, that was just a bad shot on my part. Keep on banging on that window, bud. You'll get in eventually. Arlene! How you doing? Good to see you. Hello? Are you in here? Round on the other side. I heard somebody flop. Who flopped? Oh, it was you. Hey, buddy. Tough. Man, they made the soldiers much, much tougher in Alpha 20. That is for sure. Hello? Got him. I think that's everybody on the first floor. Let's go up to floor 2. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey, buddy. No, don't you dare try to puke on me. Arlene, stop it. Mo? Oh, yeah. Punched him right in the booty. Head on over to this side. That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. Interesting. He spawned in a very weird way. Okay. Here, let's yeah, wake up, buddy. Come say hello. Come on out. There you go. Good job. Nut shot, nut shot. No, not unlocked. Hello, zombies. Hello. She did. Get him to spawn in here. He looked really weird laying on the ground like that. Okay. Is that everybody here? I believe it is. Now we go up. I was right. There it is. Ladder up. Next floor. Hello? Party girl, what are you doing back there? Keep on rolling. I see you. And there's a feral in the next room. Probably break out of there soon. Ow! No! Sneaking up on me. Just keep punching. Ah, got it. All right, this time we will grab the supplies. All right. Hello? All right. Keep on rolling. I see Tom in there. Tom, wake up. Wake up, buddy. Wake up. He did. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. I'll get back to answering questions here in a second, guys. Just concentrating on punching some jerks in the face here. Hello? Out we go. Alright. Hello? Really? There's none here? There's usually zombies here. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Oh, now we're talking. Let's go. It's go time, boys. Room full of Toms. Punch. Keep on punching. Was that it? Alright, what would you drop for me, guys? What'd you drop for me? Ooh, very nice. Take that, eat that. And those I can drop. There we go. Get rid of some of this stuff here. Make a little room. Let's roll. Hello. Hey, guys. I'm going to let him explode. I'm going to let him explode. Love it. Where are you, buddy? Where are you going? Hello, nurse. And nurse. There we go. All them. Looking good. Oh, there was... Did I get everything here? Oh, it's another one. Ooh, nice. Sniper rifle. Awesome. Don't need that. Don't need that. There we go. Oh, I just went backwards. Okay, let's keep on rolling here. Where are we going? That's where I came in, isn't it? Yeah. In here. Getting turned around here, guys. Got to be through one of the bathrooms, maybe? Aha. There we go. Probably go up there. Yep. Looks like a good place to go. Hop up here. Hop up here. In here we go. Getting some flashes. That's not good. My just to give you guys a heads up, there's my electricity, the lights are flashing here a little bit. So if I all of a sudden cut out, it's probably because I lost power, which is weird because there's no really storms or anything going on in the area. Oh, nice. All right, come on out, Tom. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Boom! Punch you in the face. He gone. He gone. This is the Fluoro Toms. Come on out, guys. Are those slow ones? Oop, nope. One's a. Oh, they got stuck. Hey, Tom. How you doing, bud? You did. All right, keep on rolling. We're going up to the next floor. Probably. Oh, hello. 2 cops and a soldier. All right. Ah, they're in there. Hey, guys. Oh! Got him, got him, got him. And he did. Oh, no, not quite dead. Getting better. Hello? Alright. After I clear this floor, I'll get back and check chat here, guys. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I think we're close to the end of this floor. Wake up, wake up. Come out and say hello to here. One in the next area. You gonna wake up, buddy? Whoa. Where you going, bud? There we go. Okay. And up the stairs. Okay. We will pause right here. Let's see here. Let's see. Sandoff 5S, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let me see. Where's the next question I need to answer? Days Gone is a favorite of mine. Yes, good game. You've done some videos on simple and easy to build battle bases for Horde Night. What is the most complicated base you have ever made? I try not to make complicated bases. I try to keep them nice and simple. I think probably my Intellect Horde base, the Tunnel of Death, is probably the most complicated one that I've made, just because there's a lot more elements to it. With all the traps and everything involved. But generally speaking, I try to keep my Horde base designs as simple as possible. A common mistake people make is they try to get too elaborate, try to go a little bit overboard, and it ends up failing because they try to do too much, and the zombies don't follow the path, and it ends badly. So I generally speaking, I always tell people, sometimes less is more. Don't overcomplicate things. The best thing to do is give the zombies a simple path to follow, straightforward path, something that they can easily navigate and put them exactly where you want them. Those are the best Horde-based designs, are the ones that are not overly complicated or trying to be clever for clever's sake. That can be a big mistake. Is this the trap one? Nope. Okay. There we go. Hey guys, wake up. Punch you, punch you, punch you. You're not quite dead. I know you're not. You ain't fooling nobody. He did. Nope. Still not dead. There we go. What'd you leave for me, guys? What'd you leave for me? I literally need none of this. So we will just do that. There we go. That's another tip, guys. If there's something that you do not want, like the yellow bags or the blue bags or red bags, this stuff will despawn a lot sooner than the bags will. So just better for overall game performance if you drop everything on the ground. instead of just leaving the bag there. Although generally speaking, you know, most games people will pretty much take everything and not leave a lot behind, which is understandable. But in a situation like this, there's really no need for me to be doing all the looting, since that's not really the point of this episode or this live stream. Hello, hello. Oh, he wanted to give me a hug. Sorry, buddy. I'm not really much of a hugger. So thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Appreciate the thought. It's the thought that counts. And there's another one. All right. Just eat these. There we go. I don't need the shotgun shells. Really don't need any of this, but there we go. Derek, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, I saw you. I see you over there. Hey, bud. And you did. Okay. Couple more back this way. Hello. Good to see you. Nice. And I think we are going this way. Another good bunch of jerks in this room here. Oh, yeah. Get them all? There we go. We got them all. Hello? Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Oh, that was bad. Bad shot. He did. He did. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. I see ya. Oh, I missed him. My aim is off today, guys. There we go. I think this floor is clear. Up to the next one. Here we go. And up here. There we go. In here. Next floor. What else did I miss? I realize the more complex the Horde base, the more confused the zombies get. So they just punch the base and try to, and they end up going some unexpected route. It was like guiding lab rats in a labyrinth. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, if you try to overcomplicate things, it does tend to really throw the zombies into destroy everything mode. Alex, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. What other attributes do you lots of points in doing a strength build? Oh, what do I put points in? So if I'm going a straight strength build, like strength is my primary. Obviously I do strength, but Pummel Pete, Sexy Rex for sure. Minor 69 or mother load. Those are probably the most important ones. Agility, I like parkour. I think this is necessary for almost any build. It's one of my favorites. And then I'll go Flurry of Blows as well, just to get that extra stamina and the increased attack speed for your club. So that is another good one to go, that goes hand in hand with the strength build, if you're going clubs, that is. Fortitude, I love pain tolerance. That is a good one. Rule 1 cardio is awesome. Iron Gut is not as necessary with a strength build, although it does make the other consumables. It's not needed as much for like food and water, because with the strength build, food and water, you can make some really awesome recipes that yeah, you won't have to worry too much. But it does make your other consumables, like the candies and that kind of thing, last longer. Healing factor, that's a later in the game perk, once you have your food situation sorted out, because the natural healing will burn through your food level pretty quick. If you're planning on doing any hunting or any farming at all, you definitely have to do living off the land because of the changes to the farming system. Is there anything? Yeah, there's really not much. Maybe a single point into animal tracker I might do. The perception tree with the strength build is one of the last ones I use. Lucky Looter is a little bit better than it has been in past, but it's still a percentage boost. So yeah, it really depends on your loot stage whether or not this is worth it. So in the beginning, I always usually go with a standard playthrough. I'll do rule 1 cardio to give myself the extra stamina. The stamina in the beginning, guys, is life and death. Life and death. Intellect, there's a lot of really good ones, especially the Better Barter, Daring Adventurer. Those are 2 perks that I always go into if I can. They are excellent perks. You cannot discount how valuable the traders are in this game. All right, hopefully that answered that question. I've gone into places I haven't been before and found zombie bags on the ground. Any idea why? Yeah, sometimes the zombies die to the environment. They'll die on traps. They can actually die by running into cactus. I had anything that can deal damage can also deal damage, generally speaking, to the zombies. And there's always a percentage chance that they will drop a bag. It's small with most zombies, a very small chance. So, but yeah, there's always a chance. So a lot of times you'll just be wandering. I found, I don't know if I have this, if this has been shown yet. I don't remember when it happened, but in the strength only challenge, I was heading back from the trader, riding my bike through the desert, and there was just a random loot bag sitting out there. It wasn't a zombie I killed, but a zombie died. My guess is he probably kept running into cactus and died. They have a tendency of with their pattern, they will stop right next to the really big cactus and they kind of just sit there and wiggle for a while, and they'll walk back and forth and keep running into the cactus and eventually die. So yeah, then they drop bags every once in a while. So yeah, that definitely does happen. All right. If you find zombie loot bags in the wild, maybe an animal. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, the animals can kill them. So bears, mountain lions, that kind of thing. Last stream we actually got to sit back and enjoy some animal v zombie fights to the death, and the animals almost always win those fights. In your opinion, what's the best buff or the worst debuff in 7 Days to Die? Debuff is easy. Any leg damage. Broken legs are the absolute worst. Sprained legs are just a little bit less bad, but they still suck. Broken legs are, in my opinion, the absolute worst. You move so slow and they take so long to heal. A lot of the other injuries, you can heal them immediately, like fatigue and concussions and deep lacerations. Even infections, they heal over time, but they don't really affect you until they get really, really bad. However, a sprained leg or broken leg, that affects you immediately. You can't jump, you can't run, you can't even use the fast mode on your bicycle. That will elongate the healing time. Plus, every time you perform an action, you'll take a point of damage. So, hands down, I think the broken leg is the worst debuff, worst injury in the game. As far as the best buff, it would probably depend on the build that you're going with. I really, generally speaking, I don't use like the candies and that kind of thing very often. If I remember to use them, I will. But the Grandpa's Learning Elixir is really good for the extra experience, that kind of thing. But I haven't really found like the extra damage and that kind of thing as necessary on most of my playthroughs. I would find them, and again, it would be the difficulty ratings. Like if you're playing on Insane, that might be a little bit different than if you're playing on default settings or step above default and that kind of thing. Yeah. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I would say probably the Learning Elixir. If you're talking about consumable buffs, then I would say Learning Elixir. Best buff, Nerdy Glasses. Yeah, Zoe, I would agree with that with regards to like permanent buffs. I think the Nerdy Glasses and Cigar are probably the two wearables, although I am becoming more and more of a fan of the college jacket and the high performance running shoes. Those are awesome. Let's see. In your opinion, oh yeah, it's the one I just did. Alex, I don't know if I said welcome, but if I didn't, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I love your videos. I learned so much from them, boss. Well, I really appreciate that. That is awesome. I love to hear that. Sort of a question, sort of a suggestion. Would you consider another, planned, mind you, community stream competition? Like, say, building or loadout restrictions? I would love to, RH. Absolutely. Absolutely, I would love to. We need to get something like that going. Yeah, again, I have to apologize to the community members. I've had zero time to jump in the server and do anything like that. So yeah, I would absolutely love to. Those streams are some of my favorites because it's just so much fun doing stuff like that. So yeah, I would, if you have any question or any suggestions, RH, definitely hit me up on Discord. Let me know what if you have any ideas. I'm all ears. I would love it. And then I'm hoping, because like I said, this week really kicked my butt. It was a busy, it was a tiring week. So, and I just haven't had any time to hop onto the community server and all that fun stuff. But yes, I would absolutely love to, for sure. Second unrelated question. If a loot bag drops in the woods, does it make a sound? That is a very good question. I would assume yes, but I'm not there, so I can't say for sure. I heard you say once you despise the sprained leg because you can't splint it. But I agree with the leg thing, though. Yes, I do. I think even though, excuse me, even though technically a broken leg is technically worse, I just get annoyed by the sprained leg because there's nothing you can do about it. Even though the time you have to wait is shorter, it doesn't last as long. But there's just something, like with a broken leg, you see that 2-hour mark when you break your leg and you're like, oh no. But then you throw a cast on it and it drops it down to, 25 minutes if you have your skills up. You can drop that way down. There's just something satisfying. I guess it's the action part of me, wanting to make sure that, having a sense of helping the situation. Whereas with the sprained, all you can do is wait. You can't heal them up at all. So yeah, technically the broken legs are worse, but sprained legs just annoy me in a different way. Let's see here. Oh, you're still here. Good, Alex. I'm glad that you are here. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And yeah, I think I got your... Oh, okay. Yep, gotcha. Excellent. I really wish we could have shoe mods similar to the hat mods for aesthetic and bonus. Yeah, well, there is one. Like I said, the high performance running shoes. They are actually really, really cool. Here, I'll actually I'll show them to you here. There we go. So they give you, the heat and cold resist, not so much, but the stamina regen while running of plus 20%, woo, it's awesome. You pair that with the college jacket, that gives you the run speed of plus 10%. That's awesome. And then you pair that with, let's see. Oops, wrong one. Rule 1 cardio, that gives you increased stamina regen, 30% when sprinting. You can get that up to 50%. You can run for days. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm becoming a big fan of those. Sometimes it's worth sacrificing the armor rating in order to boost some of the other stats. So yeah. Zach, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I didn't have a chance to catch up since I joined. I'll make it up. Hey people, all the love. Well, thank you very much for joining. I'm glad you were able to join the stream. And thanks for becoming a member too, as well. That's really awesome. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, just so you guys know, you can become a channel member. They get you all the awesome perks and benefits that go along with that, including the ability to, or the access to all the silly emojis and that kind of thing that you can use in chat. All right, come on, punch. Oh, you jerk! No, stop, back, go away. Okay. We're good. We're good. Didn't we have one almost exactly like this a little bit ago? I think we did. Yeah, because I've got a Quality 5 mining helmet here. Exactly the same. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, love it. Okay, let's keep on rolling. I really think, in honor of Thick, I think we need to. Yep. I think we need to. We're in the gym, guys. There we go. Oh, yeah. How much you bench? We're in the gym, right? So it's only right that we take the steroids and go berserk. Where are they? Come on, where they at? There's some. Hey, Bo, how much you bench? Oh, Bo was that was sad. Lois put up more of a fight than Bo did. Come on, Bo. Get back in that gym, buddy. Get back to working out. Work on your guns, bud. Oh, I love it. All right. Out we go. Around here. Ah! Parkour! Okay. That was just stupid. All right, I'm just flying back up here, guys. I'm not going back all the way around. I'm sorry. Oh, it's foreshadowing to an upcoming episode of the Strength Only Challenge. Spoiler. I gotta stop doing that. I'm saying too much about videos that haven't been published yet. Oh, I love it. Real quick, guys, another quick reminder. If you haven't yet, make sure and check the description of the video and check out the Savin's World live channel. So after this live stream is done, the video will be published on the Savin's World live channel. That is where all the live stream replays are going to be from here on out. So I'm pretty sure this is the... Yep. Aha! Ha, ha, ha. You fall down, go... Oh, man, that means I'm going to have to go down and get them. Unless I can shoot them from here. I knew that was a trap. Where they at? Where they at? I'm just going to shoot them. Got him. Where are you going? Oh, hey, guys. Hey, how are you? There we go. We got him. So yeah, check out the Savin's World Live, guys, if you haven't yet, and hit that subscribe button on that channel. We're slowly but surely building up the subscribers on there. Eventually, like way down the road, we're going to be switching over all live streaming to that channel. But we got a ways to go before we get there. Yeah, if you haven't yet, or if you want to check out any of the live stream replays, you can find the link to that channel in the description of this video. So definitely check it out and catch up on any of the live streams you may have missed. Or if you came in a little bit later and want to see the rest of the show, I'm trying to get those up to... All right, who's the jerk? I'm trying to eat here, lady. Okay, I'm eating here. You're being a jerk. So yeah, I really try to get those up on Saturday, like the very next day. This last week, for some reason, YouTube took its sweet time processing the video, and I couldn't get it out till Sunday. But generally speaking, I will try to get the live streams up the very next day and have them ready to go for you guys. So, just in case if you miss any of the live streams or miss any of the previous or the night before live streams, you can hit up the Savin's World Live channel and check that out at your leisure. All right, hey buddy, I see you there. Hello, hello, punchy, punchy, punch, punch, punch. You dead? Let's go get the, where are you at? Hey, Mama. She did. And in here, there they are. Come on down. Come on, bud. Hello. Nice to see ya. Alright. He did. There's nothing else up there, right? Just, yeah, just boxes. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hello? Zombies? Alright. See if we can jump there without falling down again. Nothing like falling off a skyscraper, right? Oh, boy. What can you do? Come on out. I see all the red dots. You hiding behind the bar? Ah, we've got all the lush toms. There we go. Can't judge him, man. He's got a very stressful businessman job. So, you know, he enjoys some adult beverages, right? Helps him deal with the stress of being an important businessman. Running the Shamway factory is tough work, you know? All right, up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Okay. What did I miss in chat? Yeah, give it a try now. Running shoes, college jacket, steroids, energy drink equals road runner speed. Yes, it's awesome combination. I able to pull this weird combo on an early game when I was full inventory to run away from wandering horde. Yes, the steroids are pretty useful. Much more useful now than they were in the past. Carrying speed or carrying capacity and the run speed is the awesome combination. It's a great way to get yourself out of a sticky situation for sure. Let's see. You really decided to use handset. Those look like real killers. Oh, you mean the knuckles, steel knuckles? Yeah, the Fortitude, the brawler build is awesome. It's really, really fun. It's a fun build, and it's actually quite effective once you get it, get a few points into it. You can get them. You can keep the zombies stun locked. I would highly recommend getting pain tolerance though if you're going brawler. That's something that you need to boost up just as much as the offensive capability as the defensive capabilities. So, Copper Kid, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I usually pull from down with my fingers since I'm watching you on my phone, and next episode shows there. Cool, nice. Let's see, Seven, have you thought about trying the joke mod? Yeah. I forget. Was that you who mentioned that to me in the comments? I know somebody left me a comment about it, or somebody mentioned it to me. Sorry, my memory is crap. I can barely remember what I had for breakfast. But yes, somebody was telling me about it, and it sounds like a really fun mod. Really fun mod, for sure. You're like my bedtime story here, since here is 3 a.m. Oh, wow. So yeah, I really enjoy since I'm comfortable in my bed. That's awesome. I appreciate that. That is cool. Well, you kick back and relax and enjoy me punching some zombies in the face. And again, guys, this is the Q&A session, so if you have any questions for me, definitely put those in the chat, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Come on out. Yep, I see you, buddy. That was just sad. That was just sad. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. There you go. That'll work. Good job. There's your reward. Oh, that was just sad. All right, bud. Come on. Oh, he's not dead. All right, now he's dead. And Bop, you dead? Anybody else? Anybody else out here? No? Anybody else down here? Hello? I hear ya. You gonna come through here? Nope, you came around. Good. See, you're a lot smarter than your friend back there. The one who no longer has a head. Hey, bud. How you doing? Coffee break's over. And dead. Keep on a rolling. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hate that new crawling animation. I think it's a good idea, but they really need to get to work on it. Because the zombies crawl when they don't need to crawl. It's annoying. It's just annoying. So you'll go to hit them, and you'll go to punch them or smack them in the face, and they'll just duck and start crawling for no reason. It's yeah, that's one thing. They really need to work on that, in my humble opinion. All right, up we go. I'm guessing. Is there a ledge I can stand on? Doesn't. What am I missing here? Can I just reach it? Yep, I can. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. I always miss your streams. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch this one. That is awesome. And if you do miss the streams, I always get them posted on Savin's World Live afterwards. So, again, like I said, I try to get them out the next day. But sometimes YouTube is not the promptest when it comes to processing the videos. So, sometimes I have to wait until the following day. So, Sunday instead of Saturday, which is what happened last week. Where are they? Are they in the ceiling? Any false ceilings? No? Outside, maybe? Oh, the next room. Around here. There they are. I saw the red dots and I got confused. Dead. Tom, over here, bud. There you go. There you go. Alright, nothing there. Come back around here. Hey, buddy, good to see ya. You did. Ow! Ow! My turn. My turn! Oh, he wasn't dead. I thought he was dead. No. Running up on me like that. You jerk. Okay. Keep on rolling. Okay. Tom. Tom, buddy, over here. There you go. Good job. Alright. Out the window. We'll try not to fall this time. That would be good. That would be good. Here. So we'll mind the gap. Oh! I almost fell anyway. That's one of the downsides of parkour. Sometimes you jump a little too high when you can't really control the jump. I mean, you can a little bit, but not really much. Come on out, guys. Wake up. Oh, nice. Slow Tom. There we go. Couple more this away. Wake up. Whoa. I missed him. Okay, let's just make sure. This is a clear, so we got to get all of them. Got them all there. Up to the next floor. And then I will get back to chat. Okay, what did I miss here? His struggle is real. Have you seen the Darkness Fall mod? Yes, I have. I've actually played it. I featured it a couple of times on the channel. So that's one. We've done live streams of it, and there's a Savin's World Darkness Fall server as well for YouTube and Patreon members. So yes, absolutely. It's a crazy mod, man. It's much different. It's kind of a little more old school. Takes a lot of the old school systems, brings them back, adds in a whole bunch more zombies, create more, not only more zombies, but more zombie variations as well. So yeah, it's a awesome mod, and Kane does a darn good job, man. I always say hats off to mod developers, because oof, that's something I could never do. That's for sure. Okay. Crawling is so creepy too. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I noticed the zombie you call Mo now crawls way more often than he needs to. I often miss my close combat shots and he hits me in the knees. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm saying they really need to work on that crawling animation, because the zombies should only crawl when they need to crawl. they shouldn't crawl for no reason. There should be a reason behind the crawling, and unfortunately, a lot of times they'll just drop down and crawl just because. Like especially like mid swing and that kind of thing. Yeah. Ruben, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Yep, I watch them there usually. Yes, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Now you're hiding them episodes from us. It says hidden. On this, it says hidden. Oh, yeah, the past live streams, I don't private them. I just hide. I just unlist them. And then I publish them on the Savins World Live channel. So, I think if that's what you're talking about, there's exact. I'm not sure if that's what you mean, but I don't. Generally speaking, not open. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So the live streams after they're done live, they go into unlisted. They're still technically on the channel because it's usually not a good idea to delete videos from your channel if you can avoid it. Hey, what's up, buddy? But they aren't actually actively published, so they don't really show up unless you have the link, the actual link to the video. So, but the replays should pop up on the Savins World Live channel. They're up there. Come on down. I'm just gonna wait for you guys here. Come on over. Slow Tom, Fast Tom, good to see ya. Nurse, hello. Nurse. Got it. All right. Have you tried Scum? I have not. No. I honestly don't know much about it. I've heard the name, but I've never actually. I don't know anything about the game. So, yeah. I'm always interested in learning about new games and trying new games. So, yeah. But no, to answer your question, I have not tried it. And I honestly don't know too much about it, although I have heard the name before. I know, kidding. Okay, good. You had me worried that something was wrong with the channel. I was confused. If there was a single type of zombie who crawls more often to dodge more often, it would be okay. A smart zombie. Yeah, I mean, if that were like a feature of like the spider. I mean, he sits low to the ground. That's kind of his thing. And then I'm not a big fan of the jump. I think that's kind of silly. I was a much bigger fan of the climbing zombie because that gave him a kind of a specialty, something you had to do to account for when you did your horde based design. So yeah, like the jumping zombie is, I liked it. I liked it better the way it was before. But yeah, if that's, part of the zombie design, makes sense. But for like the standard, regular, everyday run-of-the-mill zombie, the gen pop zombies, they crawl for reasons when they are in areas and places and that they shouldn't. So they really need to iron that out. I think it's a cool idea, the crawling, and eventually they're going to do the 1 meter egress, so the zombies can crawl through one block or one block areas, 1 block spaces. But the way that it's working now is it's just kind of annoying. They crawl when they don't need to, and it always happens that like right when you're in mid swing. So you go to smack them with the club, right? And right then, right at that exact moment is when they decide to duck down and start crawling. It's just, it's frustrating and annoying. Excuse me. We've nicknamed the spider zombie Peter Parker. Nice. That's awesome. Hello. Hey, nurse. Oh, she's not quite dead. Now she's dead. All right. 2 more dots over here. Hey, Bo, what are you doing here, buddy? Lab assistant. That makes sense, or lab worker. And the nurse, this is kind of the medical floor. Go over here. Alright. I think we got them all over here. That's locked. Have to go around, I believe. Yep, there we go. Hello, hello. Boom! Head popping backflip. Oh, nice. Oh, that's 3 head pops in a row. Oh, man. The Fortitude build is so much fun. I love it. Just get to punch them right in their stupid faces. Locked here, so through here. Yonk. Hello. 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 I think this is the end of this floor. Up we go. Next floor. Alright. The player should be able to crawl prone in this game. That would be cool. You know, one kind of small thing that I wish it's really inconsequential to the actual game itself. I would love to be able to interact with chairs and beds and actually sit down or lay down on a chair or lay down in a bed. I think that would be cool. Little things like that. It wouldn't really add much to the actual game itself, but it would just be kind of cool to be able to do. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Okay, they are dead. Let's see. I'm hearing somebody. Sorry, I'll get back to questions here in a second, guys. Tom, what'd that wall ever do to you, bud? Come running up on me. Oh, stupid zombie. Tom, you're an idiot sometimes, bud. Oh, I heard a bag. I heard a bag drop. What do we got? Another helmet light? Oh no, we got some good stuff. I don't really need the painkillers or the shotgun shells. Drop some of this stuff here. There we go. Just clear up a little bit of inventory space. Again, like I said, we're not really concentrating on loot in today's stream. Just more of a relaxed, punch some zombies in the face and answer some questions type of stream. Alright. Did we get them all? Wait, is there anybody hiding back here? Nope. Alright. Anybody hiding in here? Did I just go backwards? Nope. We're going the right way. All the dots reappeared, so that's a good sign that we are heading in the right direction. Wake up, Toms. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Got him. And, oh, that was just bad punch on my part. You deserve that punch, Tom. You got me fair and square. I mistimed my punch. I deserve to be punched there. Alright. Let's not fall. Excellent. Up we go. Up, 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 up. Oh, I heard somebody flop. Who flopped? It's a white. Where is he? Where'd you go, buddy? Did you flop all the way down? I hear you screaming. I don't see him, though. Where you at? I have no idea where he went. Alright. Well, let's just keep moving. I don't see him down there. There he is. Hey, buddy, you made it. You made it to me. Good job. There, he's dead. Whew, tough guy. Okay. I also call the spider Peter and the Doc Ock Like, hello, Peter, every time I see... Gotcha. Every time I see a spider. Nice. Very nice. Have you tried that game? It's old. Which game? I have to admit, I discovered this War of Mine game. So that's why I missed a couple of your vids. I've heard of it. That's the... is that the one that's like set in Russia or something like that? And it's like really dark, really very, very tough. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I think that's the one. It's where you go out at night. You have to search the compound for stuff, and then you send your survivors out at night. They they search different locations, have different interactions, and that kind of thing. And it's like extremely, extremely difficult. What was that? Oh, it's a kappa. No! Spit at me, jerk. That ain't cool. I think that's the name, the game you're talking about. Let me know if it is. Although my description was just not the best description in the world, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. No, you're not gonna spit at me either. Yep, okay, good. That's what I thought. Yeah, I have. I've never played it, but I have heard about it, and it sounds crazy. Sounds tough. All right. Didn't they make a board game out of that too? I think they did. I think there's a board game based on the actual video game, if I remember right. All right. Let's keep going. Out the hole. Birds? Birds? I see ya. Whoa! That woke him up. Oh, reload! Don't you dare fly off the edge. Alright, you guys all dead? Y'all dead? Not quite dead. There we go. Holy cow. Woo! Alright. That was interesting. I don't have any honey or anything on me, do I? Oh well. I ain't worried about it. Okay. That was the end of the quest. Well, that's a way to end it, I guess. Oh, nice. All right. Well, killing that one bird was, yeah. Not really worth it. Whee! Loot room! Lots of good stuff in here, man. Cooking pots. Just want to look and see if there's pretty sure there's... Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at that. Just what we needed. That's all I wanted. Now we can go. Alright. Show that on the map. Hey, we made it back. Hey, Jen.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't think you had it in you. Good job.
Wow, look at those rewards. If I were playing a real playthrough and this is what I got, I would be pissed. a fetch and clear in Dishong Tower, and I only get a quality 5 robotic drone, quality 5, no quality 6s? Wow. Jen, you're holding out on me. Oh. Nice. Well, I don't need any of this stuff. Ooh, solar bank bundle. Let's grab that. And range mods, gyrocopter parts. Let's just take the money. Take the money. Nice. Cool. All right. Yeah, not the best rewards, guys. That would be if I were maxed out, and although at this point the rewards really don't do me much good. But what would be your favorite POI to build a horde base in or rebuild as a house? I would probably go with the old school police station. That's one of my favorites. Any of the old school POIs, any of the POIs, a lot of them gotten revamped and updated, but some of the elements are still there. So, I'm a console transplant, so I started on the console version back in 2016. So, anything from back in that era, I really love. As far as new POIs they just added in, I wouldn't make it a horde base or anything like, or a home base, but the new, I always forget, is it the stand tower or the strong tower? I forget what it's called. It's either stand or, I think it's stand or strong, something like that. But the one that's pretty much a skyscraper that got chopped in half and half of it fell over. That is probably my favorite new POI that they added. It is so cool. So cool. Oh, it's awesome. All right, guys. I think I'm going to start wrapping things up. We're about a little under 2.5 hours. So not quite as long as I normally go. I usually go about 3. But like I said, it's been a very long week, and I'm tired. So I want to kick back and relax for the rest of the evening. I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure and hit that stand tower. Okay, thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that. I always forget if it's stand. I always want to say strong, but yeah, stand tower. Love that POI. It's so well done. Yeah, but if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure and hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed it, and then be on the lookout if you missed anything. I will have the replay posted as soon as it's done processing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow afternoon, I'm guessing, we'll get the replay up on Savin's World Live. So definitely hit up that channel. If you haven't yet, guys, make sure and subscribe to Savin's World Live so we can get those subscriber numbers up. We're getting close to the next milestone, which is really cool. It's going to be a slow build for that channel. That's to be expected. And eventually, long time down the road, we're going to be switching all live streaming over there, but we're a ways off from that yet. So would appreciate it, though, if you haven't yet. Make sure and head over there and subscribe to that channel. That would be awesome. And check out the other things in the description. Like I said, we also have the YouTube channel members and Patreon members. We have our Savin's World servers available to those, so check that out, all that good stuff. People tell me I don't plug this stuff enough, so I apologize for doing all the plugs, but yeah, I honestly don't mention it very much at all, and trying to make some people happy so I don't get yelled at. But yes, if you want to support the channel, check out the memberships. I also have merch available as well, so check those out. There you go, guys. For all the people who are yelling at me, I don't say that stuff enough. There you go. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much for everyone who submitted questions. I really hope that I was able to answer them to your satisfaction. And I love doing these types of streams, and I will definitely do them again in the future. Next week, we'll be back for more. I think we'll probably do more 7 Days to Die. Maybe. I don't know. I always go week to week. I'm usually not sure what I'm going to be streaming until either the day of or, short like the day before. I don't really kind of plan out the streams too often, except for when I do the community streams, which, RH, if you're still there in the chat, definitely want to do another community stream in the not too distant future. So yes, that would be awesome. I love those streams. They're so much fun. Heard the granary was an excellent horde base with minimal prep. The 8 silo granary. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that POI. Hit up the joke mod on stream. That's definitely an option. And subsistence. Yes, I want to get back to subsistence. To be honest, subsistence is in the running. I'm thinking about doing a playthrough of subsistence. That's on my list of things to do. So they're updating the trader in Alpha 21. Yeah, yep, I mentioned that a little earlier. They're updating all the trader updating the trader compounds and that kind of stuff, and doing a lot of work on the traders, which could be cool. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I am going to call this here, guys. Thank you again very, very much for joining me. Even though I was tired and worn down by the week, Friday is still my favorite night of the week. I love hanging out and doing the streams with you guys. So even when I'm dead tired, I will always try to keep the streams going. So, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It is awesome. Yeah, so definitely check out the Savin's World Live channel. Replay will be up tomorrow. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, everyone, and have a great week.